I'll take you counseling psychology. First of all, it is good to understand what is counseling psychology. That is counseling psychology. Where is date? 29/05/2024. That is counseling. And first of all, I want us to know what is counseling psychology. Psychology is a branch of psychology that focuses on helping individuals cope with and resolve personal, social, educational, and vocational issues. This is about mental issues. For instance, there are those people who are suffering from mental issues, mental problems, pressures, and they are taken to psychologists. These are people that help someone to solve mental problems. The other thing I want us to learn is about who is a counselor. Who is a counselor? A counselor, number two, counselor. A counselor is someone who helps to solve mental issues for a person or to an individual or to a client. The other thing, I want us to understand what is counseling psychologists typically work with clients who are experiencing difficult such as anxiety, depression, relationship problems, grief, stress, or career concerns. They may use a range of therapeutic approaches, including cognitive behavior. Cognitive is something that is in your mind. Cognitive is something that is in your mind. You solve it mentally. Psychodynamics therapy and humanistic therapy and mindful-based interventions. Psychology or psychologists uses the problem that you have to get a solution or has the solution of your problems that you are suffering. The other thing is about the advantages of psychology. It is good to understand the advantages of psychology and the disadvantages of psychology. First of all, we start with the advantages of psychology. Advantages of. It emphasizes on mental health. As we have said earlier, that a psychologist helps to solve mental problems. So, advantage number one is emphasizes on mental health. Emphasizes on mental health. Emphasizes on mental health. What do we mean by the emphasis on mental health? Counseling psychology focuses on helping individuals overcome personal challenges, cope with stress. Those people who are suffering with stress, when they go to psychologists, they will be helped. The other thing, and it improves their overall mental health. When you go to psychologists, he will give you ways or procedures or ideas that will help you to cope up with stress. That's why we are saying it emphasizes on mental health. Advantage number two is that holistic approach. What is holistic? Holistic means something whole. Something whole. See how it is something whole. Yote mzima. So, a counselor uses that the whole problem of yours that you have or a client have mental issues, that whole thing of it, to do what? To approach it in an extensive way. See, the uses all. He or she uses all. So it says, counselor often take a life, including their emotions, relationships, and the environment that they are living in. That's the meaning of, or that's the advantage number 2, that is holistic approach. Number 3 is flexibility. Flexibility. Counseling psychology, it is flexible. What do you mean by flexibility? Counseling psychologists work in diverse settings. Such as schools, hospitals, private practices, and corporations. See, as you can remember very well when you were in high schools, you are given counselors who are visiting you in the institution to guide you on how to cope up with stresses in schooling. For you to perform well, you are being guided on career guidance, you are being counseled about stress that you may face back at home. So the counseling psychology, it is flexible. It can go to institutions, it can go to corporations, it can go to hospitals, private hospitals. Yes, number 4, advantage number 4, it is client-centered approach. What do you mean by client-centered approach? During counseling, a counselor does not counsel someone who is not present. He or she counsels someone who is physically present. That's why we mean it is client-centered approach. Yes, counseling someone who is there. So, that's the advantages that we have in counseling psychology. It says, counseling psychology often emphasizes on client-centered approach, where the therapist provides a supportive and judgmental environment for the client to explore their thoughts and feelings. In the presence of the client, see a work physically, he or she will express his feelings. He or she will express his emotions. You see? And the therapist will help him or her to tackle those stresses, to tackle those problems. Those are some of the advantages. I don't want us to go through all the advantages. Now I want us to enter into these advantages of counseling psychology. Number one, we have time intensive. What do you mean by time intensive? Counseling psychology often requires significant time. As you know that when you go to psychologists or therapists, cannot take 2 minutes to counseling. He or she will take a lot of time to give you guidance, to give you counsel on how to cope up with the stresses that you are going through. So it says, counseling psychologists often requires a significant time commitment. So the client should commit his time, and the counselor should commit his or her time, both from the therapist and the client. Therapist's decision may need to schedule regularly over an extended period for maximum effectiveness. For the client to be satisfied with the therapist, with the counseling, there must be enough time from the therapist and from the client. The other disadvantages is that number two, limited scope. Limited scope, we say, while counseling psychology addresses a wide range of mental health issues, they are limited to its scope. For complexity, psychiatric disorders, or severe mental illness, client may require specialized treatment from psychologists or clinical psychologists. So, this means what? The client a critical time, a good time for him or her to be cancelled. So, the last one, stigma. Or the stigma. Despite effort to reduce stigma surrounds mental health treatment, there remains a stigma associated with seeking counseling. This can deter individuals from seeking help where seeking help when they need it, leading to untreated mental health. Due to, after the counseling has gone through, there are